Cynical video review. It's time for another week. That was my somber introduction.
Yeah.
It's time.
It's time for another week.
My important. Like I'm an ninja. Okay, never mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for another week.
There you go. Brothers and sisters. Okay. So we're in cover week, part 2.
Yes, bring it.
Did you know that? Yay. Exciting. Woohoo. All right. I decided, and I'm going to force him to sit through it, is we are going to do The Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson, and then Alien Ant Farm.
It was partially my fault because I semi-pitched that one last time, and then I was like, 9 minutes? No thanks.
Yeah, and then I was like, no, we're doing it.
Yes, thank you. That's what he said. Verbatim.
Yes,
I said, no thanks,
yes,
and he was like, yes, thank you.
I need to start using that, actually. That's pretty good. So, we're going to start. Everyone knows this song. Should we start with the cover first, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Because
think the cover needs to be first.
I kind of feel like this song is so ubiquitous that everyone knows it. So,
yeah.
All right. If you remember, rewind your clocks. Alien Ant Farm came out with the cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. And it was 2009.
No,
that's
2001.
Just when it came on, no, that's when it came on YouTube.
Yeah, I was
2001.
like 2009. No way.
It took me. Well, I had to think because I'm like, wait a minute. No, I was. Where was I in 2009?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I was still like in junior high when this song came out.
Yeah,
It was like 2009. No.
Okay, I do have to point this out. I'm reading the top comment, and it's actually hilarious. 2017, and we still don't know if Andy is okay.
The unanswered question.
And we'll never know. We'll never know. Okay. So we'll start. Smooth Criminal. This one is only 3.5 minutes. So it's much easier to do. Anyway, here we go.
And it does have some awesome dancing and backyard wrestling ring. Like, this would be the greatest thing.
Whoa, you are right.
Don't you think, like, as a kid, that would have been, like, the coolest thing ever to have in your backyard? Also, this kid's dance moves are off the charts.
They are. You know what? I need that.
Right?
That is brilliant. Actually, that'd be fantastic for shows at all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have your kit and your amps out there, and they're doing the
they're doing
Michael
the lean.
Jackson lean.
They're paying homage to Michael Jackson with the lean.
And watch him try to play his guitar for real during the lean.
Right. Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No. And it's not even plugged in anyway. Why make the effort to bring your amps outside if you're not going to plug into them?
That's a good point.
Only the funny thing is, microphones are cordless most of the time, and the only thing plugged in there is the microphone.
Maybe they have the fancy not wireless amp things.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Of course, if they're going to move that much, maybe you should invest in that.
Yeah, probably.
Not sure what that's about.
Just being awesome.
I guess.
And now he looks like a 90s Russian gangster.
He does. That's what that is.
That's the tracksuit.
I was thinking about getting a tracksuit, but now that you pointed that out, I'm not going to get one.
He just needs to do the squat thing. And then he could be a Slovakian gangster.
See, I like that they get the monkey. You know, they're kind of, making fun of all of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, the drummer has one glove on.
So this is paying homage to one of his other videos, but this is not the Smooth Criminal video. This is way earlier.
Did they do the Smooth Criminal video in this?
No, so I'm saying the light up sidewalk.
Oh, right.
That's one of Michael Jackson's old videos.
Oh, gotcha.
That's not Smooth Criminal. But they kind of pay homage to a whole bunch of Michael Jackson stuff in this.
Mm-hmm.
It almost feels like they're making fun of him while at the same time embracing.
And that is from the black or white one. I remember.
So yeah,
that.
I feel like they're kind of doing a whole bunch of things for him. There's
Thriller,
which is cool. I kind of like the make fun of it and embrace it thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's probably something that I'm unaware of.
No, that was the Also part of his black and white thing. Remember, he would like be in there and it would freeze.
Oh, okay.
I gotta remember what video this is with the glowing sidewalk and the stop. He does a good whoa.
Yeah.
Now
Touch that mailbox.
That's actually one killer house party.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to step up my game.
But you bring it, so you have your wrestling ring outside, you bring your amps out there, and you just start playing, and then the neighbors can just gather around.
Yep, that's exactly what happened in my neighborhood.
But they should probably stay off the roof.
No way.
I mean...
That's when you yell, I am a golden god!
And then find
Almost
the nearest
famous.
pool. Find the nearest pool and jump in.
Yes. See, I like this kid.
Yeah, he's awesome. And he's got the surgical mask thing on, too.
Yeah, I never understood the monkey thing really did freak me out with Michael Jackson. I'll say that. It was just weird.
So there you go.
Wow, it's amazing. As far as covers go, I think it's actually a pretty good cover.
I really liked the song when it came out back in the day.
I think it's a fantastic cover. I think the guitar is well played. I think it's
they changed it up enough and still made it awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, good job.
2 thumbs up.
Your one hit was great.
Yeah, that was the thing. And I remember when they came out and released this, I was like, oh, kind of cool. And then they tried to release, or they re-released one of their songs, Movies, I think it was.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Good effort.
Yay. A gold star. There was an attempt made.
Yep. The sophomore slump. He just couldn't get over it.
Yeah. Well, can you even call it a sophomore slump? Because they used a cover to make it big, quote unquote.
That's true.
And then after that, it was just whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
okay.
enough.
So let's move on to the original. Now, here's the deal with the original. Okay. This is not a music video in its entirety. It is part of a movie. And the movie was called... I'm going to look it up. It was part of Moonwalker. Yeah. Do you remember Moonwalker? Okay. So I think it was like an hour-long movie, and it didn't have just... It had a ton of songs from Bad.
Oh, okay.
Bad is one of the best-selling albums of all time.
Yes.
For all you younger kids out there. And so he released Moonwalker as part of, like... There was Bad, and then Moonwalker was released like a year later, and it was like part of this package deal where you could watch the video.
Nice.
So it doesn't like set up like a normal music video, just warning you. And there's some stuff in there that's a little weird. Just warning you. Here we go.
If you're familiar with, you can go ahead and play it. If you're familiar with Michael Jackson videos in general, like you kind of know what to expect.
Well, and I maybe most younger people who watch this are not familiar with that at all. But we watched the freaking black and white thing, and that was torture, but we watched it.
We did that for you, okay?
So you don't have to. We're helping you.
Yeah. But, so everyone watching this, like, Thriller, like, you need to watch Thriller when this is over.
Yeah.
Because that one is in a movie in and of itself, and it's good.
Maybe we should do Thriller for Halloween.
Yeah, we could definitely
Let's do it.
And Marilyn Manson.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Sweet.
Ooh, the tension. You can cut it with a knife.
You just walk in the back door. It's like, what the? Ooh.
Yeah, I remember watching this. Even as a kid, I was like, this is kind of slow. Something needs to happen. Yeah. So, I have tried this move in clubs. It doesn't work.
Just flicking coins.
Flick it. It goes in.
Oh. Yes.
Ooh.
And she's like, okay, he can live.
It's really funny because, like, I was listening to this again, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize how, like, synthesized what a synth that is. Like, I never really paid attention to it until the Alien Ant Farm version came out. So I will say this. I was watching this, and my 11-year-old son walks in, and he's like, why does he walk around and move around so weird? I'm like, it's dancing.
Yeah.
That's dancing?
Well, son, this used to be what was called dancing.
But I still think this is amazing. Like,
But
I still
then
think
did you bust out
amazing.
this to him?
I don't even attempt. Like, I'm not even close to this.
This is what people used to do. Now it's this.
Yep. Hands at the side. Hands at the side.
Like the guy in the back that's hitting the air.
But that is like an 80s move, right?
Yep.
It's too bad. Nobody really does that anymore.
No.
That's another thing we need to bring back.
Yep. Oh, he's breaking up the fight and then just lets them hit each other anyway. He's like, hey, you guys stop. Okay, go ahead.
Dance fighting, man. Dance fighting. It's the best.
Yes. And dance gambling.
Right? Oh, life is so much better if you dance. This is like better than a musical because you're like, you're dancing for everything.
How did he win? Oh.
He's a smooth criminal. That's how.
Well, that was smooth. Like, to flip, take the guy's money, and then just, like, throw him out.
But you realize this all had to be, like, choreographed and stuff. Nowadays, you can just, like, edit it all together.
Also, that grab the cue ball and then bust it with your bare hand?
Dude.
Freaking awesome.
Michael Jackson was bad.
He was bad. You know it.
I mean, he said it in the song. He's bad, and we do know it.
Yeah.
So.
And most people don't realize that about Michael Jackson, but he had the strongest hands in the history of mankind.
So that was not rehearsed.
Yep.
He was actually, crushing the cue ball there.
Yeah. Sometimes he just gets in those dance rage things. It's kind of like the Hulk.
Yes.
Where when he dances, like, he just gains these super strengths and, like, these crazy abilities. See, spidey senses and everything.
Yes.
Boom.
I've definitely seen the Hulk dancing and fight. Yes, that works.
Well, his is anger, and then Michael Jackson's is dancing. But he just inspired everyone. Look at him. Working
this
together.
is so cool. And at the time, you're like, oh, this guy's such a badass, for real. Like, this is amazing. It wasn't until the 90s that we were like, oh, he's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Actually.
This was like the beginning of the weird, too. Like, this is where
the weird starts.
This was the cry for help.
Oh, was it? So his entire dance move was really, help me.
Yeah, please help me.
Help me. I need help. I'm lonely. Okay, but oh my gosh, like
So cool.
the moonwalk, oh gosh, it's so
I wish that
good.
everybody would get out of the way so you could watch them fancy feet.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Nah, he really had some crazy good moves. Like just the weird body movements he does.
Mm-hmm. See, but now it's like the song's still going.
Well, and here's where we're going to dive into Bizarro Phil at this point, okay? Remember, this is supposed to be part of a movie.
Is there...
And now it gets weird.
Is there like lead into this in the... Did you actually watch the movie?
The Moonwalker?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
When I was a kid. I haven't watched it since.
Oh. In the cat.
When I was a kid, I didn't really know what orgies were. So I actually thought that was an orgy.
It's like, then he has a legit orgy in the middle of his music.
Because I had heard the word before, like kids had used it, but I was like, that's got to be it.
Yeah.
That was an orgy.
Yeah, it's basically we just group together and you scream and then you bust out into dancing. That's it.
Boy,
There's
I kinda
nothing
wish.
sinister about that. Oh, the sad little homeless girl.
I think that's Annie.
Oh, well, she looks okay.
No, just wait.
Oh.
And there's the tilt. There it is.
he
That's the
didn't.
iconic tilt. See, just the freaking moves, man. Like, even compared to the other dancers, it's like, dang.
Show me.
So weird. That kid probably grew up with lots of visions that he was going to be the next Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's Usher.
So did his parents.
Yeah, they were like, boy, we were really hoping you'd cash in on that Moonwalker movie.
Yeah.
Never happened. You kind of let us down there, kid.
We got to IMDb it, find out whatever happened to this kid.
We should. What happened to the poor little kid? But you're right. It just, well, keeps on going. I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson came to everyone. He's like, here's the deal, guys. We're going to dance. We're going to do this, and we'll do this, and then we'll do this. And the director's like, oh, okay.
He's like, okay. Mike, your song's only 4 minutes long.
He's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Watch. Repeat. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Okay, yeah. Okay, we got you, Mike. Yeah.
The nice thing is that the tune's just on a loop. We just keep going.
Guys, I found this amazing thing. Repeat. Yeah. It's amazing. And they all got this in one take, too.
Yeah. They're like looking around, like, what is happening?
So here's the lesson. If you're in a club, especially an old-timey club, don't start dancing because you won't recognize the troops are coming.
Yeah, or like, make the dance like 3 minutes long and then get out.
Yeah, and then get out.
He made the mistake of like dancing for 10 whole minutes and allowed them to get there.
Exactly. Had he only lasted 3 minutes, he would have been long gone.
Big mistake, Mike.
Yep. Big mistake.
Well, why were they all like so skeptical of him when he came in, and now they're like, yeah, we're buds. We'll protect you.
Because he's bad?
Because he's bad. Awesome.
You know I'm bad. I'm bad.
Because Michael Jackson has such good dance moves, and it's always fun to watch. I'll just give the grade on this one right now. He gets an 8 for this.
Yeah.
It's only lower because it was just so dang long.
Well, it's long, and because it's part of the movie, and it's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
But he was into kind of weird stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, that's not even the weirdest of his videos. For sure.
It's true. Like, I would have to say the black and white video was the weirdest.
No, the weirdest one was the one that he did with Eddie Murphy.
No, you're right. Yes. Go back a few videos. Watch.
I don't even know
what's up. Call it. No, what'd you call it?
What's up with you?
What's up with you?
Something like that.
So check out our Garbage Week video, and that is the worst music video I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, it's bad.
But this was. He's at an all-time high at this. Like, Michael Jackson can do no wrong.
Yeah.
So people were just lining up to check out Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And Alien Ant Farm, their take was great. And they can get a 6 for that. And that's like middle of the road.
Yeah.
So
I gotta think. Was there anything special about that video?
Nothing real special. The kids' dance moves were awesome. I like the tip in the hat to all of Michael Jackson's previous videos. That was cool. But then it was just like Redneck House Party.
Redneck House Party.
So
okay. I never ever would have thought a Michael Jackson song would lead to a Redneck House Party.
Yeah, it's like inspiring these people out in the Midwest.
They're like, ow! I always wanted to tap my inner Michael Jackson. Anyway, that has been it. Cover Week Part 2. We've got probably one of the biggest covers that I can think of. And we've got some good grades, so...
Cheers.
There we go. Have a great week. Yay.